have a match in the Deep Water League between DauT and Monoz. And we have here in the red DauT playing the Franks, and we have Monoz playing as the Mayans. Now, some unique features of this Deep Water League is both players start with about 11 villagers, I think it is, something like that. Um, 9 or 11, something like that. We should be at the beginning of the game, so 11. And they also have a timer that runs out at 700 years, which is 60 minutes. So games do not last longer than 1 hour. So if you look at DauT, Franks, they like to go into cavalry, obviously. Probably still the best knight civ in the game, but fairly one-dimensional. And on the other side, we have Monoz playing as the Mayans, and the Mayans are a little more flexible, but they can't make cavalry. They like to go into archers and crossbows, and maybe even plumed archers, but also their eagle switch is insane. Many games are won or lost by an eagle switch working or not working, and I hate it when boars do that. I think that happens to me quite a lot. It's when you shoot the boar and you turn around and run and you're out of the boar's sight line before the boar really targets your bill. It's very annoying, so just make sure you hesitate for just a split second before you run off for the boar. DauT pushing in some deer, um, so not getting a lot of scouting out, and Monoz, he's not pushing in any deer. He's scouting across the map, trying to find all his resources. He's got all his sheep found. DauT, likewise, he's found his... No, he hasn't found all his sheep. So he's pushing in deer, then he's going to go look for a sheep, then he's going to go look for his opponent. So very food-intensive start, trying to get up as quick as possible to get scouts out and protect himself. He's got forward berries, but a fairly wallable map, really, if you think about it. It's not too bad. Forward berries are exposed for a drush a lot of times, and back gold, nice back gold. Wood lines, 3 wood lines, no back wood line particularly, that'll be super protected. Same way over here, very similar situation with back gold, forward berries. Map scripts are, carefully crafted to be even, to be balanced. And these players are just moving up. Looks like we have a drush. I would say a drush getting ready to come in from Monoz, as he has not yet clicked up, and there go the militia, 2 of them. So a 2 militia drush, probably be joined by the Eagle Scout there, as well as DauT already on the way up, but no walls made. He hasn't scouted the drush. He hasn't been out there, so he might just be expecting it and planning on it, but no quick walls yet. No quick walls yet. Here comes the Eagle Scout, and DauT chasing it down with his scout. He's checking out what's going on here, and yeah, you can't fight that with the Eagle Scout. He sees the drush. What are you going to do, DauT? Quick walls? Nope. He pushes the Eagle Scout away, gets some hits in, and he's forced to run off the berries. 2 villagers off the berries. Not really any reaction so far. Monoz going for some crazy walling already. He knows the scout rush is coming in, and he's not about that life. DauT, just no reaction, just pushing it back with bills, and the scout dropping the stable instantly, ready to go in. So much food under his town center. He is playing greedy. DauT is a greedy boy, and he's showing that today. This playstyle just really going greedy. Farm's already coming out. Why farm? So early with so much food left under the town center. It's interesting, I guess, to make that transition smoother, easier. I'm not sure about that. Monoz fully walled up. Scouts are not going to find any damage, but that's a lot of, idle eco and a lot of eco put into walls to get that much walls up. Those walls, that's a lot of walling. So the scouts won't find any damage. But really DauT, he's got 3 of them. He's got 1 more in queue. Taking care of the drush. If units don't bug out too bad. And yeah, even Mike throwing the weak one away just to make it a little cleaner, a little better. And heading across the map, he's got 4 scouts. DauT is behind in villagers, though neither person has an idle town center, so I'm not exactly sure. Oh, Monoz is not to feudal age yet. That would explain that, uh, as DauT is going to even the bill number right up. He has his lumber camp, and as Franks obviously has his farming upgrade that comes in free and immediately as the Franks, upon reaching feudal age. The scouts headed forward looking for some damage. They're not going to find any damage. There are walls everywhere, adding buildings behind the walls, archery range coming out. So we're going to see feudal archer play from Monoz, as you know, as you would expect from the Mayans. That's pretty standard, pretty expected to see. And blacksmith coming up for fletching. Fletching really makes the archers pop a lot more, gives them a lot more power. For example, let's see if we have an archer out here, but a scout has 2 base pierce armor, 2 base pierce armor here, and an archer does something like 4 or 5 damage, which leaves them with 2 or 3. But once they get that fletching out, that adds, you know, a pretty large percentage increase on their damage. So that's a pretty important upgrade. And Monoz already on the way to Castle Agent Drush, fast castle, 29 pop. That's nice, clean build from Monoz. Impressive that he was able to do that with all these walls as well. It's just an awful lot of walling. DauT also on the way to Castle Age, 1 villager later. Really the same timings here as this. This is closed, right? Yeah, that's closed. Just putting down the second archer range, building up his archer numbers. There's 2 of them in here now. So DauT, as he heads up to Castle Age, he's going to be, as you are with your knight player, you're going to be behind in knights, starting to wall up a little bit, but really not walling up much yet at all. There's just a little here to fill in there. DauT's not really worried about it. The Eagle Scout just runs around. Pros are gonna like Mayans on. They love playing archer civs on these more open maps, these hilly maps as well. Just really give the archer player some good damage, and archers coming out from both. It's up to 5 archers already, whereas the knight player doesn't even get to start, you know, knight production till he hits that the next stage. So DauT, he should be getting his blacksmith upgrades right now. That's what he's doing. He looks like he doesn't have any blacksmith upgrades because he just built the blacksmith. Trying to finish up the walls. I don't think he's going to be in time. Here come the archers moving out across. They've got fletching. 4+1 attacks. They're doing 3 damage a shot. So the armor is almost in, which bumps that back down to 2 damage a shot. But Bodkin is going to be in soon. Crossbowman's in, and yeah, your scouts, you just got to get out of there. Although DauT is keeping Monoz at home a little bit, looking to pick off reinforcements. If I was Monoz, I don't know. I think I would just move out. Oh, interesting. Why is he staying at home? Somebody explain to me why Monoz is not moving forward. I guess he's just afraid that that's a small enough number that 7 can get picked off pretty easily by, you know, 3-4 knights are going to take care of that. But I would have expected to see that move forward. But I guess 4 knights already here. DauT is in a good position. I like DauT's position. He's gotten to the Castle Age at a competitive time. He's got 2 stables pumping out knights. Well, he's only got 1 pumping out knights right now, as his eco's at the limit. But likewise, only 1 crossbowman being pumped out. But here's the issue with knights. The monks already on the way. The monastery down. Monks on the way. Those aren't for relics. Those are for knights. Why go for relics when you can take your enemy's knights away from them? This eagle is coming in. Not going to be a problem. There's 4 knights. He's got to run away with his scout. Try to keep it alive. He should not be able to do so. DauT, his knight production stalled out. He has, you know, 1 TC, not a second town center. So just kind of stalled out, trying to get his upgrades, get ready to fight. Same over here with Monoz. Very, very defensive play for both of these guys. as they open Castle Age. And if I were DauT, I would keep those guys alive. You're going to want those scouts to try to pick off monks, swing around, pick off these two monks. Those guys are going to be the most important units in any fights that happen. You can't be having your knights go to the other team. That really hurts. And over here, I'm not sure really what's DauT is up to. I think just more knights, more villagers, more knights, more villagers. They're just sitting back, looking at each other, trying to build up an army that they like. There it is, forward siege. Okay, that explains what's going on with DauT, because he sold his stone. He's at the limit with production, but he's not doing anything, and you don't want to fall behind forever against monks and crossbowmen, because that can end up pretty rough. He's gonna have to run away, and he does. Just keeping himself safe. Monoz just keeps adding up the walls behind, so there's no way to poke a hole quickly. Market coming down for Monoz to help, with balancing the eco, things like that. DauT's gonna have to run away. DauT. How fast? Oh yeah, he gets away. Ooh, oh, that's not good. That's a fast conversion, a leery conversion. DauT would call it. Right away, that knight stolen away from DauT. See, that's where poking around there when you had no chance of getting in, yeah, it puts some pressure on the enemy, makes them move around, makes them aware and alert. It's good to do, but you have to be careful. DauT coming out with his first Mangonel, getting ready to be able to, begin to push forward. 2 Mangonels. Oh, I'm wrong. 2 Mangonels there. So now he can begin to apply the pressure. This is a nice army comp. I like this army comp. Just be careful. Watch that knight. Knight will try to come in and snipe. Mangonel. You can't be having that. So, really just both players building up. DauT moves forwards. And he's going to attack the archery ranges. Try to clear up those a little bit. Oh. Trying to get a couple Vil snipes in there. Not going to happen. Takes out one crossbowman. DauT's got to keep his guys back. Can't be converted. Don't want to take unnecessary shots. But he's trying to bait the crossbowman in a little closer. And Monoz, he's got his own seed workshop up. Nothing coming out just yet, but defensive Mangonel now bought. He's on. Just buying Mangonel, trying to keep himself protected inside his base as he builds up these crossbow numbers. But what's the plan here for, DauT? His plan's obvious, is to just build up crossbow numbers and take a fight eventually. So farms, an interesting thing is you have to be careful. If you fire at the edge of a farm, the range, if it's at the edge of the farm and you fire on a farm, it'll hit the middle of the farm. So it gives them a little, 2-tile range boost, or 1-tile range boost there on farms. So, big shot by Monoz. Almost gets a 2-for-1 there. Will he end up converting the 2-for-1? We'll see. The monks are hiding in the town center, and DauT can't push in. He converts the 2-for-1. Great defense so far by Monoz. You can see the kill-death ratio, 8-4. Not a lot has happened. DauT has killed 3 eco units, so these Mangonels pushing around have done a little bit of damage. That's 4. Because I don't think there was any kills earlier, so those are all Mangonel kills. DauT now expanding his eco, putting a TC on the front of his base, protecting this wood line, this area of his base. I would have preferred it maybe over here, between these 2 wood lines, which gives a little protection to this gold, and a little bit to this stone. And a little bit to this gold as well, but out there on the front just gives your villagers a place to run to. TCs don't really protect anything that well, but they do give villagers a place to run and hide, and it forces the opponent away. So it is nice protection, and I like DauT's position. He's got an army that I think can take what Monoz has. Just the 3 monks are not enough. I think more monks, more siege, because Mango Shot or 2 by either player really does change things, but these are enough knights to take out this many crossbows, I think. I'm not the best at judging, these fights, but it looks pretty good to me. then is he going to get another night pick? Now this could be big, a night pick and turn around and snipe the mango. That's what you want to see, but nope, doesn't happen for Monoz. Runs that villager back, hides him in the town center, just keeping himself protected behind his walls. DauT now adding a third town center. His eco lead is going to be crazy as he just booms up and he applies pressure with siege and just keeps himself safe, protected. But Monoz, I wasn't paying attention on the way up to Imperial. Arbalist. That changes the situation a bit. So Monoz has a few minutes here to push to make something happen. He's going to have Arbalist, Bracer. I think I said that earlier. I was wrong. Bracer doesn't come into Imp. It's Bodkin Arrow. Fletching, Bodkin Arrow, Bracer. He's going to have that ready to go. Bracer, Arb on the way now. So he's going to look to move out, and Arbalist can deal with Mangonels pretty well. 4 is enough where you can theoretically do a little bit of damage to the Arbs, but at this level, I don't think that's going to be too much of a concern. Monoz is playing with the edge of the range of the Mangonels, keeping himself safe. DauT dropping a castle right on the front of his base. Protect this eco, protect this area, protect the monastery as he's beginning to pick up relics. And here we go, Arbalist. Now he's pushing across. DauT has 30 more villagers and a similar military count, 10 less military, but he's an age behind. These Arbs are going to wreck. See, there goes one Mangonel, no shots off. DauT's just getting this castle up, keeping himself protected. Cheap Frank castles are going to be important here. He's really going to want, okay, university there. He's thinking about him. He's not that close. He's getting his upgrades. Now, he can drop this castle. Monoz does not have a way to push this castle right now. So he's going to find out the hard way. Oh, he sees it. Backs off. Doesn't lose anybody there. Nice by Monoz. Now he's going to flank around. Yes. Beautiful castle by DauT. It would have been even better, maybe a little farther out here on this hill. Maybe not. And another castle. DauT just castling up cheap Frank castles. He's going to boom, castle, defend, pressure. Here we go. He's going to go pick off the reinforcements, get in the base, and raid. I love it. What you want to see? Let's make sure this castle goes up. DauT. Nope, he's not going to pop out. He's just going to lose the bills. Oh, that's ugly. But he does have almost 40 villagers to play with here. Pops out a couple knights just for a distraction. An arrow sponge. Alright, at the end of that engagement, still 30 villagers up. He lost about, well, he's lost 16 villagers now. So I'd say he lost about 10 yet. He's in on Monoz's base. The quick walls are coming in. Getting down. He's got to keep quick walling. And, yep, quick walls. There's a hole. And DauT's in with the knights on the gold mine. This is GG. There's nowhere to push. Castles are everywhere. By the time Monoz rotates all the way around to here, there will be a castle there too. There's nowhere to push. DauT's going to drop a castle. I guarantee it. Right on this gold mine or right in here to be super protective. There's nowhere to push. Yeah, this stone miners, yeah, gets some kills, but 50 villager difference. DauT, he's not on the way up yet. It doesn't matter. He has the game. There's just no chance. Monoz off of gold. Does not have map control because this army has to stay in the body. Okay, another castle. Not where I expected, but protecting this gold mine. Because I guess DauT has to protect that gold mine. That's the one he's working with. He's starting on this one, but here he knows he has time. He can get another castle up whenever he wants, and he's just over here. Monoz has no economy. No economy working. Down to 28 villagers. Half of them in the town center. Where are they? Oh, all the way over here. This is his economy. Monoz's whole economy. 14 lumberjacks. What? Like, you're dead. You're dead. Pushing in, and he's going to see this castle. I wouldn't be surprised with this castle, a GG being called. Oh, DauT, you're nasty. That's not going to work. That doesn't work. Just quick gating them in so they lose more and more and more. Arbs dropping, dropping. So many Arbs down 2 for a shot there, and the GG comes in as DauT clicks up. That's the game. DauT takes game 1 in this series in Deep Water League between DauT and Monoz. Let's check the statistics real quick, and you can see it's not particularly close. DauT with a 1.49 KD, 82 to 55, just wrecking Monoz, even though Monoz had the military control, had an army. DauT couldn't fight. DauT just ran away, came back around and raided. Economy, DauT just so much stronger in eco. Had the relics, 2 relics, so not that far in relics, but beginning to bring in the relics. Technology, yeah, we see Monoz faster castle time, faster imp time, but he wasn't able to do anything with either of those. DauT was close enough in the castle age, held Monoz at home with those scouts, and then was able to get enough knights, siege out to push, and boom up behind. Society, we already know, 89 to 45 villagers uh, just wrecked Monoz, and the all-important APM stats, we see DauT with the faster APM than Monoz. Alright, faster than Monoz. Incredible stuff from DauT.